Let's make some Southern cornbread dressing for Thanksgiving. And disclaimer, do this however you want, but this is how I do it. Ain't no Jiffy box around here. Start with some self-rising cornmeal mix. I'm only measuring it like this for y'all, but put 1/4 of a cup of oil in a cast iron skillet on high. Normally, I would just pour a glove in here. You could really just read the directions on the back of the cornbread mix. I'm going to show you how to do it, but the most important thing is that you're going to be using day-old bread. You want your cornbread to be dried out. It makes this recipe much easier. I use buttermilk. You can use regular milk if you want to, but again, this is how I do it. Back home, my father used to take the cornbread and break it up into pieces and crumble it into a glass of buttermilk. So delicious. If you know, you know. So test your pan by dropping a little bit of the batter in. Once it sizzles, then pour the entire batter in, put it in the oven and bake. And let sit covered overnight when done. Next, we're going to chop up some bell pepper. We're going to chop up 1 or 2 stalks of celery and a medium onion. My daddy used to chop up all the vegetables for the dressing for my mom. Sorry, with my mom, because Thanksgiving was a team effort where I come from. Saute those until softened. Now, this is why you're going to want to use day-old bread, okay? Because when it's soft, it's hard to crumble up. When it gets dried out, it's very easy. You also want to add some toast to the filling as well. I baked some chicken thighs and shredded them up along with the skin because that extra fat makes it taste so good. Then you're going to want to incorporate everything into your cornbread mix. Add a cream of chicken can, a cream of mushrooms can, and then drain off all that just goodness from the chicken that you cooked earlier and use it to moisten the mixture. If it's not moist enough for you, you can always add some chicken broth at the end. Mix this up until you get the right consistency, then season with nature's seasoning, some sage, and some pepper. Sometimes I use poultry season, sometimes I don't. Just taste it to be sure. Then you're going to grease a casserole pan or use a spray and spread your mixture into the pan evenly. Make sure it's wet enough so it's not dry. Now, this last step is most important. Make sure you serve with cranberry sauce out the can on top. Say your Thanksgiving prayer and dig in.